Hey guys, JFrem Gardening. I haven't recorded in a while, and I want to give you a little bit of an update of what we've done. I'm going to start trying to get a little better at, recording the projects as we go along. Just been cold out, so we try to get it done pretty quickly. So we got everything, all the mulch in, all the plants in. We get some of the bulbs coming up in one of these pots. We actually bought some extra plastic urns in these pots at the Dollar Tree. They were buy one, get one 50% off, so we bought some extra pots. We're gonna plant them out there on the stone and put annuals in them and let them go. So we got annuals in here. That guy's not doing too good. We did some sticks to try to hold it up. It's mainly a spring bloomer, so we got that later spring, so it might come back next year. We got our 3-tier all set up. We got some clematis growing on our trellis. We have the pole for hummingbird feeder. We got 2 hummingbird feeders because that's our hummingbird plant. Hopefully we'll attract them so we can see the hummingbirds around later on as it gets warmer. After we had some cold, we had some frost advisories for the last couple of days, so we've had to cover everything. We got our rose bush getting ready to bloom. And then we got some of our plants out here growing. And then we do have our annuals, all of our annuals in our above ground garden that we built, the garden box, so it's actually doing pretty good. So these actually survived a couple frosts we had. Frost advisory, it got down to probably just below 30, so it wasn't too horrible. These are growing good. We got cilantro. So these are winter sowing. This is all that we got left. We only got one vegetable, the cilantro. We got the Johnny Jump Ups, the day daisies we had, and then the foxglove. So these are a lot of the plants that pretty much made it. Most of the other ones just kind of died off, and I think it was just because it was just too cold and just didn't make it. And here we have, I believe, celery's in here. So there's some celery growing inside there. So we'll have to start going through that. Our garlic is growing. We'll get that out later on. We have, I built basically a PVC trellis. Said again, lattice board, wood's so expensive right now, so I built one of these to put some string on and let the cucumbers grow up it. We got the cucumbers on each side. We got the white cucumbers on one side, and we got the bushel on the other side. Just hopefully get them growing. We don't got anything planted much yet here. Got to clean it out. Trees starting to shed, so I'll clean all that out, and then we're gonna start planting our vegetables and hope that there isn't any more frost coming. Our peach tree is doing good. We have a bunch of peaches growing on it, starting to come in. So hopefully this will start getting a whole bunch of them. They're starting to grow pretty good. Our lilac trees growing. We got just planted our blueberry trees yesterday. Got them in the ground. We had to wait as we ended up getting a tree removed, so we had to wait for them so that way none of the branches fell on them. Did these last night, got them in the ground, and hopefully we'll have some blueberries. Looks like there's a few buds coming on them, so hopefully we'll have something with that. So this is the greenhouse. I got give you a little bit of update on that. A lot of our plants are growing pretty good out here. Thank God we had this for them frost times. We didn't put them in the ground yet. I got to get out here and water some of them. The last couple of days we're doing pretty good because it was just colder out. They were lasting. They didn't really need much water. Now that it's getting a little warmer this week, I'll come out here and start watering them, and then eventually, hopefully by the end of this week, we will have them in the ground and in the garden to start growing for our crops this year. We do have bucket jalapenos. Mini chocolates have gone in the buckets along with the fish hot peppers. Most of the hot peppers are going in the buckets just because we got an overabundance, and we love making salsa, and we just love hot peppers and green peppers, so We just want to put them in the buckets just because we have an overabundance. We don't want to overload the garden too much with just them. So most of them are doing pretty good in here. These are flowers over here. These will go in some of our annual baskets. Some of these are kind of getting a little bit dead. I'm going to come out here and trim them up. Most of them seem to be doing pretty good out here. And our asparagus beans and our broccoli is going to town. Got to get this stuff in the ground. So hopefully we'll get that. A lot of these are little mini peppers, the cherry bell peppers. We have an overabundance, so we may end up giving some of them out to family members, and if anybody wants them, and use them. If not, we will head down to one of our corner street we have that sells a lot of sell plants. We have the white pear tomatoes that are in the corner. They're just growing excellent out here. We had to restart our beefs. I think the transplant just didn't take right, and so them are downstairs, and I can give you a little update on them.